And then there was this woman. She was floating just above me, dressed in white, surrounded by beams of light coming down from the sky. I couldn't tell if she was speaking to me. I heard nothing at first, but her presence alone made me feel at peace. Welcome to Let's Lift the Veil. If these testimonies touch you, help us spread the word. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Every interaction helps these extraordinary voices be heard by as many people as possible. Keep sharing the light. Stay curious. Stay open. Let's lift the veil together. I must have been 6 or 7 years old in 1990 when it happened. I was swimming at my great-aunt and uncle's pool. It was supposed to be just another summer day, but it turned into something I've never been able to forget. I was on a floaty, and somehow I slipped off and sank underwater. I panicked for a split second. Then everything stopped. Time, fear, all of it just paused. Instead, this overwhelming calm took over. I lost all awareness of my body. It was like my entire being was reduced to pure consciousness, and my senses, they were sharper, more vivid than ever. But for once, I wasn't overwhelmed by them, and I wasn't in the pool anymore. Around me I could see trees, some strange, otherworldly landscape, and then there was this woman. She was floating just above me, dressed in white, surrounded by beams of light coming down from the sky. I couldn't tell if she was speaking to me. I heard nothing at first, but her presence alone made me feel at peace. That moment was like a silent revelation. I had no faith before that because religion was awkward to me, almost laughable. But right then I just knew, without fully understanding it, that there was something greater than me. Not the God people talk about, but something, a force, a connection. It was the only time in my life I truly felt like I belonged, like I was in harmony with everything. Then suddenly, everything changed. I could hear loud noises, yelling, the sound of water splashing around. I opened my eyes and saw my cousin swimming near me. I grabbed onto her and she pulled me out. I didn't go to the hospital, but I remember coughing up water, and I remember everything else just as vividly. Even now, almost 30 years later, I wonder what that was. I've had other near-death moments, like drug overdoses, but none of them felt even close to that. This wasn't a dream, and it wasn't a nightmare. It was something else. I've never been imaginative. I don't daydream. I don't see pictures in my mind, so I know I couldn't have made it up. I remember every detail of that moment, even though the rest of that time in my life is a blur. I didn't change overnight. I didn't receive any grand messages or visions. But deep inside, I'm left with this quiet certainty. There is more after death. There is something else, a secret I only brushed against, but have never forgotten. My life, behind the veil. When I think back on that experience, what strikes me the most is the clarity and focus I felt, something I had never experienced before and never did again. I'm usually pretty absent-minded, but in that moment everything was crystal clear. Every detail stayed with me, as if it was the only memory worth keeping from my entire life. Yet I don't remember anything else from that time, not even the road trip we were on. I've never been very imaginative. I can't even picture things in my head easily. That's why I'm convinced I couldn't have made up what I saw. Even now I feel like it was real, even if I can't explain everything about it. What I do know is that, For once, I felt like I belonged, like I was part of something bigger, connected to the world in a way I've never felt before. It was so comforting that sometimes I catch myself wishing I could feel that again, even if just for a few seconds. This experience also left me with a deep sense that there's something beyond death. Before this, I didn't believe in anything. I even found religion awkward and silly. But after that moment, I could never fully accept the idea that we just disappear when we die. I didn't drastically change, but deep down, I know there's more than what we've been told. Thank you for listening to this near-death experience. If this story moved you, please consider liking, commenting, and sharing it. It's a small action for you, but it means the world to this growing channel. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next journey beyond the veil. Every click helps us give voice to these powerful stories. Take care of yourself and those you love. Until next time, keep sharing the light. Stay curious, stay open. Let's lift the veil together.